If you want a helmet just like this, go with a green iron. The link is in the description down below and the comment section. They have all types of teams from the NFL, NCAA. You can get you a mini helmet, replica helmet. You can get a custom helmet if you want to as well. And also use my promo code at checkout, PITSIN, to get yourself an extra discount. So go over there and shop now. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're just discussing, of course, some Steelers news. As you guys know, the quarterback situation that's happening. You know, they asking, should the Steelers keep Russ or should the Steelers keep Justin Fields? And you already know how I feel. At the beginning of this year, first when I first joined this channel, Steelers Syndicate, I think I joined in August, September, something like that. So I'm a review I made discussing Russell Wilson and discussing Justin Fields. I said Russell Wilson would probably be a 1-year rental, and then Justin Fields would probably be the guy. Let him sit behind Russ, learn, and see what happens. But Russ got injured early on in the season. You know, remember we heard the calf injury early on in the season. They said Justin Fields is going to start. Remember it happened on the first day. We were like, oh, Justin Fields going to be playing. I think he'll be the starter on week 1. And Justin Fields went out there and led his team to a 4-2 record. He had 10 touchdowns in those 6 games to just 1 or 2 turnovers, I think. Played pretty good football. The Steelers averaged 21 points per game, which is not the best, which is not bad either though. Played pretty good, you know, has top of the division as well. So, and he started off 3-0 as well. So Justin Fields did a pretty good job, I think. He faced a lot of adversity. We had the 2 losses, and we lost to the Cowboys. We lost to the Cowboys and somebody else. Lost to the Cowboys, the Colts. Yeah, but the Colts game, he had 400 yards of offense. So we lost to the Cowboys and we lost to the Colts. But then, you know, he kind of like bounced back, you know, and we blew out the Raiders, went out there and handled business and stuff. And then Russ took over. Russ started 6-1. Then Russ lost like 4 straight, and then 5 straight if you count the playoff game. Russ finished off being 6-6 if you count the playoff games, and 6-5 in the regular season. So Justin Fields, I think him being 25 years old, he still has a lot of potential to be untapped. I think the Steelers should bring him back. You add playmakers, like I mentioned many times. You add pieces on the offense, add playmakers, add offensive linemen. We've been doing things for a certain way for a long time, trying to win through defense and win through that type of style, and hold teams down and say, okay, hold teams down and try to see where offense can muster up 20 points. We hold them to 16, we can win. It can't work like that. We need to start looking to score 30 a game. Like, go out there and start putting money on the offensive side of the ball. I know Coach Tomlin and them love the old school style, the Steelers way of being and doing it their way like that. But now I think Coach Tomlin is coming to realization he's gonna come back to be the coach, which he probably is, to kind of change some things up. I've been doing it this way for a long time. You know, we won in the past this way, but I've been doing this way for a long time. It's not working, so let me switch it up completely. Let me put some money into that offensive side of the ball and try to go out there and make some things happen. Justin Fields, I think, has the potential. He fits the modern style QB, do a third quarterback. You add some weapons on the outside for him. You add a better O-line as well for him. Get the run game going fully and see what happens. Get good, you know, and we see. I think Arthur Smith probably be back as well, because if they bring Justin Fields back too, and you see what happens. So I think you go with Justin Fields as the guy. It'd be cheaper for you to go with him as the guy. And plus, Russ is getting older. Russ is who he is. Justin Fields, we've yet to see everything about him, because when he did start, they kind of have training wheels on him. They let him go out there and throw the ball deep down the field a lot, and they kind of like have him like a limited playbook. I want to see what he looks like with an unlimited playbook, when he out there being himself. When you have playmakers out there, when you have a better O-line out there, we have give him a better opportunity and chances to go out there and do things. We've seen it a little bit the Colts game. When we was a little behind that Colts game to come back. He had 400 yards of offense by himself out there balling, out there playing some good football. So I want to see how he looks when you take all the training wheels off, when you take everything off, take the safety measures off, and say go out there and just play. Like that, be the weapon on the field that you can be like that. I want to see how he look then. I think it'll be very good, just so you add the pieces around him and make everything easier for him too. So I think he'll be a better get than Russ. Russ asking price might be too high, and plus Russ is 36 years old. I turned 37 later this year, of course. And you know, he's not getting any better like that. He is who he is. There's no way to like switch his play style up. You know, he is who he is. Yes, he's a Hall of Famer. You know, he's a Super Bowl champion and stuff, but I feel like the Steelers need to go a different approach and switch things up like that. You can't win with a veteran quarterback like that, and everything trying to like hope and muster wins out, and not gonna work. Either go out there and get up the schedule and stuff and make some things happen, do some things that are not common and stuff, switching our culture, switching our style up, our look up. So I think that's probably the best way to do it. They did sign Skylar Thompson today. I don't know why. I guess they just, you know, making an early signing the backup quarterback just for early stuff. So he's actually the only quarterback on the roster right now. Skylar Thompson, the only quarterback on the roster. I guess he just signed for like to be a backup. Of course, you know, he backed up with the Dolphins. He had potential a little big his rookie season, but he really didn't do too much with the Dolphins. He was playing a little bad. So I guess they to see if they can develop him as the backup quarterback. But you got to bring Fields back. So you can bring Fields back. So the Steelers trying to make sure they get a deal done with Fields before he hit free agency. That was one of the reports. So they said they're very interested in bringing him back. So get a deal done with Fields. Russell Wilson, he'll find a job somewhere else. But get a deal with Owen Fields, bring him in. I mean, a 2-year deal, something like that. Bring him in like that. And then in the free agency, you go out there and you look and say, okay, do I want to bring Najee back? I would like to see Najee back in the Steelers uniform, especially if you fix the O-line fully, because he's able to muster out 1,000 yards 4 straight years with his O-line and still be productive and stuff. I like to see him back. But I also would like, if he didn't come back, I also like us to draft a running back. Remember Cam, was Skettaboo, the one that plays for Arizona State. I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Steelers team. Ollie Gordon, I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Steelers team either. You can draft a guy too as well. So either way, we can find somebody to get in that spot. And then receivers, of course. Chris Godwin would be great to add to the team. You know, to pair with George Pickens. If George Pickens still tripping, you can trade him away. Right? That we trying to get guys here who want to buy into the team. What Coach Tomlin always say, we want volunteers, not hostages. So go out there and get guys who going to buy into the team, guys who want to bring a culture change, culture shock, like TJ Watt said. He said, I want to be a part of the improvement. I want to be a part of the solution like that. So go out there and make some moves. So that's kind of my thoughts on the quarterback situation, about Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, who should we get, and some of the other things that's going on around the Steelers news and stuff right now. Let me know down below what you guys think of who the Steelers should bring back, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.